I'm on Twin Cities Road, E13, Sacramento E13 in rural Galt, California, and this is where the California Department of Corrections trains their prison guards. I know 2 people who have gone here. I don't know them anymore. It's raining. Let me shut this off so I can talk in the dry. Anyway, Richard A. McGee Training Center, California Department of Corrections. Oh, and rehabilitation. Yeah. Stop selling me that bullshit. So let me talk in the car. There we go. We had a little bit of struggle. I was playing YouTube clips on one of my folders for music, and I don't know what the hell I'd do if I hit the headphones or what, but I just got frustrated with it cutting out, shutting off, or changing it in the middle of the song or whatever. So I just got XM now through the internet, through the app. The radio here in the car is failed somehow. So. Anyway, I know 2 people who have gone through the academy back here for the CDC, and that's not the Center for Disease Control, guys. That's the hold on. I'm at one of these goddamn roundabouts that are just, Americans certainly don't know how to drive in them. We had them all over Europe. I got my cup in my hand too. There we go. Nothing like driving with 10 hands. Anyway, I know 2 people who have gone through the academy and actually been in the CDCR. One of the persons, it was a long time ago, and this is a guy who I had heard on New Year's Eve one year had pulled out his pistol and shot 6 shots in this guy, and he still got hired, and they knew about that. And then I knew a second person who went pretty far up into the officer ranks at the CDCR, but made some unfortunate personal decisions and left. So I just think it's one of the shittiest jobs on God's green earth. But you know, the one thing about it is, boy, you know who the enemy is. I mean, you know, if you're not wearing, if you're wearing prison orange, so there we go. That's a good move. I'll get that on the dash cam. So anyway, I just found that to be curious, and there we go. We've driven through just we're in rural Galt, I guess, right now. I've been out this way before because we drove past the Walmart right here on the south side of the street. So I think we're going to get in some rural countryside here soon. It's roughly about, it's 4 o'clock, according to my dash cam. So we probably got another hour or so of daylight, and then we'll head back and we'll check in with the boss and see how she's doing, and we'll kind of sort of take it from there. So we'll see what's next. I'm on California 104 east of Galt. Excuse me, heading up towards Ione. And I was so damn absent-minded and lost in the sea of life in my train of thought that I drove right past the Rancho Cinco cooling towers. Now, I've talked about this, and I made a specific clip about this, but I just wanted to point out here's a nice shot of the Great Towers on a gray day in January. And now it's a little cool and it rained, but the weather where most all of y'all, the rest of y'all are, is a lot worse than it is here. So we'll see what's next. At 4:30 in the afternoon on January 22nd, I think, or 21st, God, I can't remember. 22nd, I think. We are at Castle Oaks Golf Course in Ione, California. Now, there's a prison up here too, Mule Creek, here in Ione. I see there's some housing here. It seems to me that I read that there were some bond issues with the course, that they couldn't pay the bonds on the course, and the housing took a dump at the same time, and I'm assuming that they're still having golf. I can see the flag on the green here on 9 or 18, but you know, when I was playing golf, I was a lot more knowledgeable about stuff like this. I do know that a couple courses that I have played at, Diablo Grande up west of Patterson, beautiful course, hard as hell. And then on Stevenson Ranch, down in the town of Stevenson, kind of a little bit off of 33 actually, down there south of 152. Went tits up too. There's water issues out here, or water rights issues, and I see golf outside of 20 and 30 somethings just not wanting to invest 5 hours on a weekend day, or the time and effort and cost to get good enough to get on the course, when they've got so many other things. Bowling, the same thing with bowling, Applebee's, motorcycles. Harley Davidson's in real trouble. I see a lot of guys riding Grom 125 Hondas. I see them on YouTube. I love watching 8, 10, 20, 50 of them riding. It's awesome. But all the Harley riders are all at least my age, and bluntly, we're all aging out of motorcycling. I have. My dad certainly went a lot longer than a lot of people do, but he's aged out. My two surviving brothers that I grew up with in the house, they used to ride, and they don't. My younger brother rides more off-road, but they don't street ride anymore. None of my friends do, except my one brother, or none of my people. None of my people do, or my family does, except for my one brother in the Midwest, who still rides, God love him, but I don't think anyone else does. So, anyway, we're in Ione, and we're going to head back, so we'll cruise. We'll see what's next. In other clips, I've got a film of the prison and film of the Preston School of Industry, which is here in Ione, both the old and the new ones. I'm not gonna repeat myself, so they're in other clips, and I'll put them on Facebook, or I'll link to them here in the comments. Here we are pulling into Flag City. That last little clip was me on the side of 88 peeing, and you can hear Chico enjoying the company of the cows. God love them. So we're pulling in. Thank you for watching my little car ride today, and we'll probably take another one in a few days. Hell, you never know. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.